Oh, goody.
All right, what's going on, everybody? Zombies here again, and today we're back with another Marvel Snap video. So in this one, quick little news update regarding Spider-Ham. So a few different players noticed the other night they had a bunch of caches saved up. They went to open them and found that they could not open Spider-Ham. I even opened my saved ones. I didn't have a ton. I had like 30 or something. So I was in range to hit a pool 4 card. I was only missing Ham and Snowguard. Figured I'd take the 50-50. Ended up pulling Snowguard. Oh well, pick up Ham for the tokens. Not that big of a deal. I thought I was just a little unlucky. Turns out that was actually not the case. Spider-Ham is currently not available through reserves. Now, the response we're seeing at the top here is from the Second Dinner support, and they're saying that since it's a new card, it's not available in the collection track. This was from their outsourced support, so people thought this was kind of weird, but we got some further clarification on it, and that this is not an intended behavior. We can see that here. Someone asking about the new cards not being obtainable in caches, and they're mentioning the response we got from their support. And we can see Glenn responds here. It is absolutely our intent that newly released cards are available via the collection track upon release and in reserves. We're investigating issues that may have occurred with regards to Spider-Ham. We're not sure why the support team gave this answer. We're looking into that as well. Not the first time the external support is given the wrong answer, and I'm sure it won't be the last. So always take what you hear from their support services with a grain of salt, because it's very clear they're external. They're not working overly closely with the company is what it feels like. We've seen a lot of people talk about this in the past. That's a whole other issue, but the real issue here is a lot of people got screwed who had been saving up their reserves. I know some people who had over 100 reserves saved. A lot of these people are essentially collection complete. And they wanted to be able to actually open their card instead of purchase it with the tokens. Not that unreasonable. I mean, the whole point of all these boxes is they want us to open them. Unfortunately, hoarding ends up being correct when you get near that full collection or close to a full collection milestone. But the issue here is now people opened a bunch of their boxes trying to get Spider-Ham, and nobody got Spider-Ham. People went even double over the pity timer, or I don't really like the term pity timer because it's more of a guaranteed thing, not a pity. But regardless, people should have got Spider-Ham. They didn't. They opened a bunch of reserves when they didn't have to. And that's especially bad if they wanted to go for $20.99 next week, especially if you had a lot of reserves. You could have opened, let's say 30 or 40 or however many, get Spider-Ham, save the rest. Pretty unfortunate, especially when the stuff inside the reserves isn't really as worthwhile outside of new cards, as it's mainly cosmetics, a little bit of currency, but very small value compared to actually opening a new card. So yeah, I just want to get this out there so people know. If you're trying to get Spider-Ham and you haven't opened your reserves, or if you're hoping to open him in the reserves, probably want to save those reserves for now until we get some clarification on what's going on with this card. It seems like a bug, but we don't really know anything 100% for sure right now. But yeah, that's basically it for the news here. Just wanted to get the information out there. Wish we would have found this out a little sooner before people opened their boxes, but it is what it is. Will there be compensation for this? Anyone's guess. They have done compensation for a few other things recently, so it's certainly possible. I imagine the number of people who ended up in kind of a poor position because of this is relatively small, as a lot of people don't have a full collection and whatnot, but it doesn't make it any less bad for the people that it does impact, and it's pretty bad for them. So hopefully we see some fix to this situation and compensation for the people that were affected, but just wanted to get this out there so that you know, if you're trying to get Spider-Ham without buying him for tokens, probably want to keep saving up those reserves for now. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Kind of unfortunate to see yet another issue with a card upon release. It feels like this is becoming a reoccurring trend between that and the weekend mission stuff not working. It always feels like it's something. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for the video. If you enjoyed it, remember to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.